How's Texas?
That's it? That's just the start? Try it again. 3, 2, 1, action.
Welcome back to Close to Creation. My name is Caitlin Esper, and I have my lovely husband with me today, the director of this video. We are here to talk about some of our RV travels. We're here to talk about Texas. So if you don't know, my husband and I and our pup, who's currently back there laying down, we full-time RV around the country. What a blessing that is. And so we are on round 2 of RV travels. Our first one started in 2020. No, not 2020, 2022. And so this is our second round in 2023. So we've been to Mississippi, and then Texas was our second stop. So how was Texas for you, babe?
It was good. I think it was definitely very unexpected just how pretty it was. Just the part that we were in, which was Lake Hills or Medina, whatever you want to call it.
It's Medina.
It's Medina.
Chris refuses to call it Medina, which is what the locals call it.
Okay, but they're wrong. It's okay. But we were in that area of Texas, which is definitely far from, like, the nearest biggest city was San Antonio, being like an hour-ish away. But, you know, driving through Houston, being in San Antonio, this was definitely, it just felt like a totally different state. Just all of the hills and how quiet it was, and, you know, just being a really surprisingly beautiful place.
Yeah, I think that was probably our favorite campground that we've ever been to, because we were right on, I almost said Medina. We were right on Medina Lake, which isn't even a lake anymore. It's being used to basically supply San Antonio's water source. Supply the people of San Antonio with water. So the lake has been basically dried up, and so you can walk along the lake, and it's crazy. There's like rolling hills everywhere, and I don't know, I mean, obviously it's hill country Texas, but I never ever would have guessed that Texas would have had rolling hills. And then obviously when you get further west, they have like red rocks and mountains, and it's crazy. And I don't know, when I think of Texas, I think of like
Dallas Houston.
and just like a bunch of cattle farms everywhere, and
which there were.
That's it. There was, but then we got to where we were staying, and it was just absolutely incredible. And we got to do some amazing hikes. You got to join me for our first one, which was in Hill Country State Natural Area, and that was absolutely incredible. Like, we brought our lunch, we just like sat at the top and ate our lunch, and it was just beautiful. Do you want to tell about that experience? Because that was a fun trip.
Yeah, it was good. I mean, it was like a 45-ish minute drive from the campground, and then, you know, would we go like 700 feet elevation change up?
Well, I was more so talking about, like, we missed our turn.
We missed our turn?
Yeah. Do you not remember that?
No.
When we were hiking, we missed our turn.
You said that, I thought we were talking about driving there. I was like, we didn't miss a turn driving there. Yeah, so usually we use the All Trails app on Caitlin's phone, just because she has like the yearly subscription where you can like download the trail map and then, you know, use that to figure out your way around. But I guess we didn't download it before we left, so we went old school and used a map, and just took a wrong turn. So most of the trail that we were going on was supposed to be going up, but we were going down for a while, so we kind of stopped and we're like, we've been going down a lot. I don't think this is the way that we're supposed to be going, and we realized we went about an hour the wrong way. Or not an hour, a mile.
I was like, an hour?
It felt like it was an hour, but
it did feel really long.
We went like a mile the wrong way, and then had to turn back, and this was probably about the time we would have stopped for lunch, but now we're turning around, hiking a mile back to where we were supposed to make the turn, and then still had a half a mile hike basically straight up to get to the top of the like little hill thing that we were on to sit down and eat lunch. Yeah,
that was rough, but it's okay because the view was worth it though.
Yeah, it was.
So it was absolutely beautiful. I know some other spots that I went to in Texas, which Chris didn't get to join me for, but there was let's see, I got to do the river walk. We got to do a little bit of the river walk, which was really nice. Because the river walk is so much more than just downtown San Antonio. Like if you go north or south, there's, I think it's like 15 miles in length. So there's a lot more than just the downtown section. The downtown section is super cool, but it's like an absolute, whether you're hiking or walking or biking, whatever, it's just really cool to keep going past downtown. And so, but we got to go to the farmer's market down there. We went to the Pearl Farmer's Market. They have like 20 different farmer's markets in San Antonio, but the Pearl Farmer's Market was really good. I got a lot. I think I got like candles.
We got some vegetables and stuff too.
Got some vegetables.
I think we got that barbecue sauce that we used for the wings for the Super Bowl.
Right, that was really good barbecue sauce. So yeah, we just got to walk around the farmer's market, and yeah, so where else did I go? I went to the missions. The missions were really cool. Definitely a must in San Antonio, and they have the Mission Reach Trail, which goes basically through all the missions. So they have electric bikes that you can rent to bike. I brought my own and ended up biking that trail. I'm trying to think of where else I went. I can't remember.
I don't know. I didn't go.
Let's see, I went to Guadalupe River State Park. Friedrich Wilderness Park was there. That's more of like a local spot. A lot of locals just go there to exercise, but that was probably the most challenging hike I've done in a really long time, because you were like climbing over rocks and ducking under trees, and it was crazy. And then, there was another, the Government State Natural Area, the Government Canyon State Natural Area. There was dinosaur tracks there, and it was so cool. I went on a day that was a little bit overcast, and there was no one out there in the morning when I went, which was really nice because it was just me and like some really old dinosaur tracks. But then as I was leaving, people started coming in more. But yeah, I think that Texas is at least the area that we stayed was really cool. And would you go back to Texas?
Oh yeah, absolutely I would.
Yeah, it's a really cool area. And then anything else important happened during our stay?
I mean, I don't know if I'd call it important. It wasn't fun, but obviously Augie getting sick, that definitely was not fun. And still don't know exactly what made him sick, but just one night woke up at like 11 o'clock and he was puking, and so we thought he just ate something bad and that was going to be the one time he puked. And then he slept through the night and then woke up and puked about 10 more times the next morning, and then started having it come out the other end, and then it started to become a lot more
It was bad.
It started to become a lot more blood than just liquid and stuff that comes out of his body normally. And took him to the vet, got him some meds, and the next couple days he didn't really get, or like the next 24 hours didn't really get much better, but then he started to kind of get some food in his belly, and the medicine started to kind of work, and now he's back to being an annoying cute little boy.
Yeah, it was definitely a really scary time because, I don't know, you don't want to go to the extreme of like, oh my gosh, we're going to lose our dog, but it's also, we had no idea what was going on. The vet didn't really have an idea of what was going on, and we didn't really know what to do in that situation. And I think that in Texas, or in the past just couple weeks in general, we have never like prayed more than as a couple than ever because it was just like a trying time. We were struggling, Augie was struggling, and then traveling from Texas was like a crazy story in of itself. And so I think that faith played a big part in our time in Texas because we had to rely on God through all of that because we had no idea what was going on. So yeah.
Yeah.
Any final thoughts for our video today?
Texas was cool.
Texas was cool. Would you go back?
Yeah, can I play golf next time?
Yeah. Chris is excited. We're going to play golf tomorrow, so I'm gonna shoot 4 under.
No, you're not.
Wow, what confidence in me.
Have you ever even shot 4 over? Or 14 over? And then you're just going to shave
I will
40 strokes off because we watched the
yeah.
full swing documentary on Netflix?
Yeah, we watched that documentary and it's like, it's got me going. I'm ready to go play some good golf.
Okay.
I can win $18 million.
Okay.
Alright. I'll have to update you. What are you going to shoot?
I honestly think I might shoot 4 over. Like, I think that would be a good score for that course.
Yeah. Okay. Time will tell. We will see. But thank you for joining in for this video. We are so excited to keep updating you about our travels along the way. So stay tuned. Make sure to subscribe and yeah, we'll see you later. We're about to go hiking and yeah. Gonna have a good day. So,
yeah.
All right.
See ya.
Peace. Well, how else am I supposed to start it?
I don't know, like say hi to the people. They don't even know like what's going on, like what we're talking about. See like Houston.
Can I stop for a second?
Sure.
Can I do the intro over again?
Sure.
Just because I like didn't talk about that we full-time RV and I think that's kind of important.
Okay.
Okay. Do it again.
3, 2, 1, action.